Welcome to our Microsoft Excel trainings. There are 3 different commands we can use to get totals in the English version of Microsoft Excel. One of them is the sum command, the sum function. The other one is SUMIF to get a conditional total. And if you want to get more than one conditional total, you can get the sums by using the SUMIFs command. There are actually clear ways to total in Excel, whether in the Turkish, Russian, German, or English versions. Since there are standard symbols, you can get the totals very easily. For example, there are many different methods we can use to get the total of our sales figures in the table we have. One of these is to press the AutoSum icon above, and one is to use the function. Let's do it this way. To use the SAM operation, I say equals SAM. I open the parenthesis, and after scanning the range, I want a total. When you close the parenthesis and press enter, you get the sum of this place. SAM function, friends, the sum function is a feature we use to get the sum of the range you have selected without any conditions. If we want to get a single conditional sum, we need to use the SUMIF function. Let's do it this way. I select the delegates done. I grab it from the border, bring it up to column C, for example, and select the copy here expression from there and copy it here. And I remove the duplicate values here by pressing OK from the Remove Duplicate statement in the Data tab. Now look, let me select these. Let's align it like this. After we do this, let's do it like this. Let's add all the borders by clicking all borders from the Home tab. To find out how much sales Aloeskin has made, we need to use the SUMIF statement. This is the only conditional summation expression equal. We say sincere. We open our parenthesis. We have an expression like range, criterion, and sum range. That is our range condition and total range. The semicolon in column C is in the same usage as the batch function E. That is, the semicolon in the complete column C is here. If the language of the computer you use is English, you may need to use commas instead of semicolons. Understand it from here. Look, I got the range semicolon expression. This is entirely a matter of your computer's language settings. Find Aloeskin in column C in range semicolon by saying add the sales fields in column G. You can find it from here, and when you pull it down, you can find the other totals. We can easily separate this in thousands by pressing Ctrl-Shift-1. SUMIFs function is a feature we use for multiple conditional aggregation purposes, so multi-eCollect functionality. Let's do the same process again. Let's select our Alois Bloody representative presentation to J and copy it here by clicking copy here. Let's remove the duplicate values here from the remove duplicate statement from the data and pull it down. Align our headings and select all borders from the Borders tab on the Home tab. We take the song and the Karsan company in a similar way with the line. For example, what do I take? I copy it and knit it again from the data in the slot. This time I remove the values here. Okay. Let me break them down like this. Look, now let's take the company, not the company, but the company here and there, and we will right button cut our company values here, that is, the floor and representative presentation, and paste it with the right button here. Let's do it again. We couldn't. I choose again. Let's say in copy we came here. Yes, after coming here, let's transpose from here. That is, let's move what is horizontal to vertical and what is vertical to horizontal. Look at it this way. Let's copy the titles here. I can delete this now. Right here from the Home tab, click clear. Let's say clear all, and from here let's adjust the width of our headings again. And let's draw it again and add the borders by clicking all borders from the Home tab. To bring them to a standard width, I select them all from the column, and when you bring one of them to a suitable width, you will see that they all have the same width. Now, to get the total, it is equal to. We need to use the same if statement, that is the add multiple function. Look here too, SAM range, the total range we will get, G stunu semicolon. Our first criterion is the range, that is the stun where our representatives are and our conditions are. Where is our first pillar? C stunu semicolon, this is our first condition. Our second condition is the range of companies, that is, the D column semicolon. In our second condition, our range is cell K5. In our D column condition, let's close the parenthesis. When you press enter, you will see that the first value is found, but we need to make fixations here because we need to fix it so that the formulas do not slide when we pull it sideways and downwards. For example, I select my total range. I total the G presentation by pressing F4. I collected C by pressing F4. I also collect D. Now, should the line be fixed in J6 where our representatives are? So does J have to be a constant? Does it have to be fixed at 6? We need to know this. Here, when we pull down, the things that should not change become fixed, friends. When I pull it downwards, J must be constant because it will increase as J6, J7, J8. I press F4 once, fixed it all. When I press it a second time, it fixes 6. When I press it a third time, it fixes J. Similarly, when you come to K5, the expression should K be constant or should 5 be constant? Then this answer is this. When you pull it sideways, the place that needs to change is not fixed. The place that should not change should be fixed. Look, when I pull this formula sideways, K5 should change to KLM. In other words, he needs to find cars and Talyatarim, Electra, but the fifth line should not be changed. So F4 once fixes the cell, second F4 fixes the row. When you do it this way and press enter, you will see that the value here comes, and when you pull it down and to the side, you see other values come. You can get totals by pressing Ctrl-Shift-1, separating them from thousands and using the SUM, SUMIF, SUMIFS expressions. Key differences. The SAM function, that is the SUM function, adds the range you have selected without any conditions. SUMIF gets a single conditional total. It only takes the totals of representatives, only companies. The expression SUMIF is the equivalent of the very good add function in Turkish, which we use to add multiple conditions. Nice use to get sums based on multiple conditions. It is one of the most used functions in Excel, especially in report screens. Same or very good pickup function. It is necessary to know how to use all three functions accordingly.